All right, good morning. Welcome to the morning show. We are live on a Tuesday. It's 4:26 again, because apparently that's the date I put on yesterday's show. But we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and of course, TikTok's in the house. We also have our fantastic Zoom panel live with us, POM Academy, and all of our good friends and mentors in the house. It's a good day. It's Tuesday. We're fired up. If you're new to the show, if you're just kind of scrolling through, hang in here. Chill with us, all right? Because we're getting our morning started. This is a, whatever you want to call it. Maybe this is your morning motivation meeting. Maybe this is your morning inspiration meeting. Whatever it is, that's what we're trying to provide as a community, a place for people to come, have engagement, discuss ideas, and it's just gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We've got Becky on TikTok. Good morning. Good morning. We've got Mark Henderson in the house on Facebook. He is saying happy, terrific Tuesday. Martinez, he already beat us to the punch. He has named this day. This day is Terrific Tuesday.
My boy Mark is on it.
He's on it. He's on it. How are you this morning, Martinez?
I'm all right. Out here changing diapers, wiping tails, and having a terrific Tuesday.
I've heard of kicking tail, but you're wiping tail. Dad duty, literally duty. By the way, hey, let's give it up for Martinez. Okay, he said I've got this dad thing on lockdown, making it happen. I ain't afraid to change no diaper. Ain't afraid. You know what, Martinez? I'm going to tell you a little story. I'll tell everybody this story. I bet you've got one of these stories, and if you do, you can share it. one of the first diapers I ever changed of Anna's, I was already a little nervous. I was like, okay, I can do this. I'm a man, right? I'm going to man up. So I'm changing that diaper. And so help me, I got the mother load. Like, this diaper could not have any more dookie in it. Like, it was like overflow. Dude, it was awful. And I'm not trying to be graphic. I'm just trying to be honest. And so I'm sitting here and I'm freaking. And I pulled the help card. I yelled. I said, Brittany, 2-man job. 2-man job. Hurry, 2-man job.
How about 2 men down? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So I totally bailed. I was like, help, there's poop everywhere. It was bad. You got one of them stories yet or no?
Brother, I've had one. And I tell you, when I saw it, I immediately started to repent. I'm like, Lord, I'm sorry for what I've done in life.
Yeah. Whatever I did.
I knew right then. I said to myself, I must not be living right.
Yeah, something's wrong. You're testing me in some kind of capacity. I don't get it. Oh, man, that's funny. We got Mark Henderson on Facebook said, bro, that's a stinky job. Yes, sir, it is, Mark. It sure is. Sister Violet on the stream. She's laughing. She is laughing. Oh, my gosh. Funny stuff. Well, hey, we're going to get right in to the stream. Again, we got some panelists. By the way, POM Academy, this is our private school. They're on the Zoom. This is a part of our startup. We want to get them motivated, excited, thinking bigger, thinking better, and ultimately we know that plays a role in their future. And so I've kind of been challenging them a little bit because this week we're talking about character. Don't be a character, but have some character, right? And that's actually a core component of our school. We believe in teaching character, right? Character, good, godly character. We're developing the next generation of leaders. These kids are rock stars. And we talk about this a lot. So they are invited to kind of throw in. And in fact, part of their assignments this week is when we get done with this show each week, we actually huddle to go over goals, do takeaways, have some prayer, and get them on their way. So some of them are going to be giving some lessons and actually teaching us. So we're going to sit back and hear from them throughout the week, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. But we're talking about character. And Martinez, yesterday you kind of left us in a good way. You set us up perfectly. You whetted the appetite, if you will, because character is vital. Character, we kind of talk about it, but like what we want to do is we want to dive into it, because you said something really powerful. You actually made a statement that was a question, and you said, is it safe to say that character is something that you build? Isn't that how you said it? Then you say character is something that you build.
Yeah, I was saying, is it sound based on our conversation that character sounded like it was principle living, and that it and it sounds also like character might cost you something. And we didn't get time to delve into that, but I mean, if it doesn't cost you something, it almost implies that it's free.
Right. And you know what, Martinez? As a professional, I'm going to give you an opportunity to kind of speak into this, but as a professional, I think you would probably attest to this. But free could be one of the worst things that could happen for you in your life, because the truth of the matter is that which is free typically is already something that you don't see value in, right? Like how many times have you seen, like how many free stuff have you gotten at conventions that I'm telling you, it just, you threw it away? Okay, that's cool. Thanks. I'll take the free stuff. I don't even know if I want it, but I'll take it. And nothing's ever done with it, like there's almost this fear of like, like, oh man, this is y'all are getting some free stuff, getting some free stuff on this show. No, I'm just kidding. But what I am saying is, you're right. The most valuable things in life come with a cost. It comes with a cost because it's, in other words, there has to be an exchange to possess something, right? Like what you're even saying, like, I'm building character. Well, that means I'm going to have to exchange some stuff out in order to do that. In fact, let's see here. Sister Violet says, you can also be a beautiful and successful, but have bad character. Glad you're on this topic this morning. It's true. It's true. Character is, and that's what we kind of talked about. If you looked at it backwards, character has this root in the idea that it's a marking. It's a mark on your life. It's like, hey, this person is branded, which means when you think about them, this is how you think of them. They have character. Becky says, from a farmer's point of view, the free cow is the most expensive one. There you go. I don't even know what that means, but there you go. Red light. Okay, I don't. You're going to have to explain that one to me. But I like it. I like you pointing that out. That's good. That's good. But yeah, man, like, it costs. Now that being said, Martina, you're not. What's the word? You're not a novice. All right. So when you were saying that, what are some of the things that you think about in terms of like character? How do you get character? Like, what is it? What does character cost you? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, well, when I think about like how do you get character, it certainly doesn't come from just like people just giving you accolades. Oh, you're a wonderful person. You're a great worker. Oh, you're the prettiest girl. I mean, like, people showering you with compliments and stuff like that. I mean, like, did you earn that compliment, or did someone just give it to you? And something like that. It's like it's gonna there's gonna be something that you invest, whether it's time or patience, or you're and I don't know. It's just like it's hard to say how character is built, but I'm just thinking about stories or something like that. I mean, I tell you how it's built. It's built by doing something consistently that you don't necessarily want to do,
Mm-hmm.
or like for that requires like just faithfulness and commitment. It's like you might not want to do it, but it's good for you. And the people around you, like your parents or your whoever who help you in the developmental process early on in life, they're on the wall saying, "Hey, good job." They're not allowing you to do something that's not good for you, but like, it's just, it probably starts with just, cleaning up your room, learning to do stuff on your own and not being dependent on people,
Oh yeah.
for your own bread of life, so to speak, for your own livelihood.
Yeah.
I need some help on this one.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. You know what? I actually pulled up a few quotes and started looking, kind of scanning, like, hey, here's who's some when I say trusted names, people that I've either been immersed to them, or I've heard them referred to by people that I know and trust. Like, here's a good one, bro. Here's a good one. This is from the great John Wooden. You ready for this? I played basketball this morning, so I'm in a John Wooden mood. Okay. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are. Your reputation is merely what others think you are. I'm going to read that again because it's so good. Be more concerned about your character than your reputation, because your character is who you really are, while your reputation is merely who others think you are. So to me, I think the reason it's kind of difficult in terms of like character, what is it, because I'm going to drop a word on you. Oh, this is one of them words that I don't even know why I know them. Hi, good baby. You want to come see everybody real quick? Adley Bray's awake, saying hi. She got some new glasses to match Sissy. Come here. Say hello to Facebook and YouTube and everybody else. Show them your glasses. Show them your glasses. Say hello. Little goose. You want to go see Mama? No? Or you want to stay with me? All right. We got Adley Bray on the show with us this morning. Character is a very esoteric, meaning it's kind of lofty. It's not really tangible. And I think because it kind of supersedes our actions. It's like something very, I'll be honest with you, I think it's a very spiritual thing. It's a very, like I said, it's like what you said about the making your bed.
Right.
There is this idea of like, okay, are you making the bed on your terms or someone else's terms? Are you doing that because you are a person who makes their bed, or are you doing it because you're trying to avoid trouble because mom or dad or whatever, somebody said, go make your bed? All my POM students are like, oh God, did I make my bed this morning? did I do it? Yeah? What do you think? Oh, you want to write? Okay, go ahead. Here we go. Let's see here. I asked the Facebook group. Let's see here. Once it's gone, it would take forever to rebuild it. Possibly never. Sister Violet said, she is a darling. Yes, she is. I love this girl, baby. Yeah, like your co-host is she is. Adley is still in the show now. Little goose. But yeah, like character, it's about who you are. It's really digging deep. And here's the ultimate question, okay, to your point. It's which came first, the chicken or the egg, right? Which one came first, making the bed or wanting to make the bed? Deciding to, you know what I'm saying? You kind of see where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
Like at some point, when do those behaviors kind of shift and they kind of change? Instead of you just, doing things to do them or to say that you do them, it just becomes who you are. Yeah, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, and when you said, are you making a bed on your terms or you're making the bed on someone else's terms? I think, I might not be right on this, but I think earlier on in life, it's okay to make the bed on someone else's terms. Your parents say,
yes,
hey, you make up that bed or you don't get to eat or whatever. You don't get to go outside. And so they're helping you along in building character.
Yes.
Now, somewhere down the line, you have to see the value of making that bed on your own terms. And once you, if you can see that and do that, then you're on your way to building character. And switching over to that, what someone said about it takes a lifetime to get and a day to lose. My word! Just think about how many people who've had great reputation, and of course, reputation is not necessarily character, but a lot of times they go hand in hand. But
right,
who had seemingly great character, the president, of any company, but of the United States, is thought to have, that title is esteemed to have someone that had good character. But like the second you do something, your credibility is lost. Like look at remember Bill Clinton and the smoking marijuana. I smoked it, but I didn't inhale. You know, I mean, come on, bro.
He said, "Come on, bro." That sounded like a Sports Center moment. Come on, man.
Come on, man. But you know, like you know, the great leaders. You know, look. Oh my goodness. You know, not. You know, and organizations have character or culture, I guess you can say. But like, you know, Joe Paterno and the situation with that his friend that was abusing kids and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you build a lifetime of creating character and developing a reputation. And man, I tell you, geez, it can fall out from underneath of you in no time at all. Bill Cosby, my goodness, you know, like that, you know, that was a tough situation. He was.
Oh yeah.
But you know, not to digress, but like, you know, character is, you know, it's a, like you said, it's a branding of it. It follows you around like your shadow.
Right.
And a lot of time that shadow precedes you. Oh, here, you know, before you even show up there, that your shadow's there. You know, just the mentioning of your name.
Bro,
You know?
I got to stop you for a second because my next quote that I found that I thought was so good is Abraham Lincoln. He said, "Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing." And you're right. Like there's this, you know, this shadowing appearance of, okay, I'm kind of thinking this. And then it's like, oh no, here's the real thing. Because I'll tell you something, the real thing is solid. The shadow is just merely a shadow, right? It's just the intangibility. But who you really are. And by the way, here's another one that coins right with that. Helen Keller says, "Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved."
Who said that?
Helen Keller.
Oh, I was thinking, I thought you said Ellen somebody. I'm like,
Who? Who's that?
Is that someone on the road that wrote that? Get her on the show.
Yeah, get her on the show right now. Yeah, like man, character, and to your point, it's not just going to happen. It's going to be it's cultivated, it's developed. It's a challenge, you know, to your point. And again, this is simple. We're not telling you, hey, you need, you know, if you want good character this morning, go make your bed. Like, I don't care if you make your bed or if you don't make your bed. Of course, there is a book that says you probably should, but I digress. I'm just merely saying, are you willing to be the person that on the inside, that's what's shining through, right? It's I'm not just, you know, and to your point, Martinez, again, whether those, you know, just, you know, because people do make mistakes. Don't get me wrong. People do make mistakes, but oh man, what the mark that leaves on you, right? The mark of like, oh, like, I'll be honest with you, that's why it's kind of interesting. It casts a shadow on you, right? Maybe they really are, you know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, we named many different people, so I don't apply that to just everyone. But I'm just simply saying, difference between who you are and what you did, you know, whether it was a mistake or whatever. But unfortunately, sometimes what ends up happening is your character, unfortunately, eventually just bleeds through. You know what I'm saying? You can't live on that outward. You know, hey, I'm playing the game, right? Like at some point you get found out, right?
Yeah. What's that quote? "What you are speaks so loudly, I cannot hear what you say."
Yeah, exactly. For all that you are. Yeah, that's good.
Like, not to interrupt, I apologize, but like Helen Keller, she was like, "All right, Malachi."
He said, "It's the kid show today." This is the daddy morning show. We got Malachi, we got Adley.
Right. Yeah. I'm sitting here holding him as well as you. I see you over there holding. But when Heller Keller's, character's not developed in the dark, and I think there's some truth to that. There's publicly, it's developed, but to the other quote, well, someone once said that your sin will find you out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Who you are, will be manifested externally.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like character is those hidden intangible things that you put in your body, put in your heart, put in your mind, but they come out and they're manifested in other ways, intangible ways.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
But I tell you what too, and I thank God for grace and mercy, right? Because if Malachi said,
yeah, so, tell him, Dad.
But the thing about it is, I was just thinking about, like, if people had to be graded on character, on a scale from 1 to 10, let's look at these husbands, myself.
Yeah.
What would your wife? What would your wife grade you on character? You know what I mean?
Because she knows.
Absolutely. And so that's why I say we thank God for grace and mercy. You know what I mean? So, but it's probably a good thing that people start. We got the world teaches us to think about getting our next paycheck, getting our next this, getting our next car, getting our next nice pair of shoes. Like it would be nice if we kind of bent ourselves, our children, into thinking about their character, building their character. Mm-hmm. Getting care, value added skill sets that'll help them build their character. I want to go out there and get me some character building tools.
Oh, absolutely. So, sometimes, young man, young lady, sometimes you got to roll up your sleeve and do the job yourself. Man, to build that character. He said what you said. I love it. Let's see here. We got some comments. Mark Henderson said, boy, I'm sure glad I went back in and made my bed this morning. Let's go, Mark. Let's go.
It's the spirit helped them on that one.
Knowledge, Sister Violet says, knowledge will give you power, but good character will give you respect. That's good. That's good. That's good quote. Speaking of quotes, I forgot. I told you yesterday I would bring you a quote. I couldn't finish the quote. Yeah. And guess what? TJ Pruitt, my man, my brother, okay, texted me. It's like he was watching the show, so obviously there's a little bit of a lag, but he texted me the phrase. And it was awesome because he said it was St. Jerome that put that phrase into action. He said, however, that some people on the internet said that Tim Duncan was the one that came up with that quote. And I said, well, if I was a kid, I would have given Tim Duncan the quote too. Because, man, I loved Tim Duncan when I was a kid. But it's good, better, best. Never rest until your good is better and your better is best. Isn't that good?
I love that. I love that. That's
What'd you say, Brittany? Is it good or is it better? Brittany said, is it good or is it better? Or is it best?
Right.
Oh, my gosh. By the way, how many of y'all would like to get Brittany on the show one morning?
Where is Brittany? My goodness, I thought she would have been on the show already, man.
Parents helping build character, and I'm liable to step in.
She said, you keep talking about parents and building character. I'm liable to step in. Come on, step in tomorrow. Brittany. Come on, comments. Becky, do it.
Tell Martinez, as a father of a baby, he speaks with wisdom as if a parent of a teenager, because it's not my responsibility to build your character. It's my responsibility to help your habits form. And it's those habits that then you build your character on. So I
ain't telling him. You're going to tell him tomorrow. Because that was a lot.
Hey, I'm over here trying to write it down.
He said it. I just the
You
wording a little
finesse, little finesse. Are you gonna make a sign out of that? That's a lot of letters. Speaking of, Mark said wood skills with Brittany. Come on, we got wood skills, parenting skills, singing skills. Oh, we got all kinds of skills. Violet says yes, we need Brittany. We got Brittany in the house. Everyone wants Brittany.
Yeah,
Don't leave Brittany alone.
that's right. Come on, Brittany.
Brittany. Wow, y'all, it's 8:30. Minute till, but you understand. We gotta close it out right, y'all. This week is about character. About, my goodness, looks like we're shifting into parenting. We keep having all these babies around, right, Martina?
I tell you,
Oh, man.
hey, I need some parenting skills. I tell you, I'll take them hand over fist.
Yes, sir. We're gonna do it, man. We're gonna do it. We talk. What better place could you be? What did you mark yourself? You dropped your glasses. You gonna get them? Go get them. Go get them real quick. Hurry. Get them. Anyways, show tomorrow, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Come join the fun. Join the excitement. Join the building. By the way, it's so important to have communities like this, right? Like, it's just an exciting thing.